你拿钱，我拿贴图。
那怎么变繁体中文了？那怎么又变简体中文了？
大报社。
不能调语言哦。
臭。
这个繁体是怎么回事？大师是什么鬼？这个翻译牛逼！按钮易按键已继续。完了，一开始就臭了。那右下角跳过，怎么还是简体中文？哎呦
！Google 翻译 OP。
这不是恐怖游戏吧？这看起来蛮和平的啊。哇，深海探险哎！我现在是在水里吗？卡道号。喂喂喂喂喂！啊，这个语言怎么不见了？是要重开游戏吗？这不是我认识的繁体中文。
抽个。
大师，很好，操他妈的分 game， 操！ 诶，我怎么出来了？
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
幻觉。
Hope I never have to use it, but something tells me I will.
诶，下面是不是繁体中文啊？这到底是繁体中文还是简体中文啊？搞不懂。
Now get out! Now get out! Now get out! Now get out! Now get out!
我怎么拿枪？我刚不是拿到枪吗？制作。
At last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Mr.
What a
Charles.
pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners? Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
衣服不错。
That's an eye-catching suit.
Thank you, Mr. Reed. A mere flood is no excuse for one to abandon one's style.
I take it you're a big fan of yellow.
Well, I have a particular weakness for it. Call it a personal quirk.
是不是只有这里才有请人翻译啊？
Reaching Oakmont was no easy task. Most maps I've found didn't mark it, and this rickety packet ship is the only one that sailed here. Why is that?
Oakmont is no ordinary place. Its unique geographical position and the flood, a recent natural disaster, make it nigh impossible to reach. But you made it, Mr. Reed. I'm sure the tides of fate would have brought you here one way or another.
出
Tell me
水。
about this flood.
It began 6 months ago. Storms raged for several weeks, and the water has risen ever higher without receding. Now the city is cut off from the mainland. I must say I rather like it, despite the inconvenience. Atmosphere, you know?
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem.
看来主角有幻觉。
Such vividness of dreams
Pa.
is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out.
这个资讯量太庞大了，我已经记不住了。
Can you tell me a little about Mr. Throgmorton?
A remarkable creature, scion of a robust bloodline, a philanthropist, a scholar, the patron of the famous Oakmont University. A man of great ambitions and even greater ego. Do not make him wait.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
20暗礁旅店。
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club
问题
for
很
the
多诶。
like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the
为
Devil's
什么我的
Reef?
眼睛这样
Take
啊？
this map. I've marked
我
the
的眼睛
hotel
看起来像
and
10天没睡觉
other
哎。
places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive,
侦探。
newspaper, places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
拜拜。
That's it for now, I think. Thanks for helping me get my bearings.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
啪！他怎么可以随便找我？
We'll meet again, Mr. Reed. We'll meet again.
不是啊，我一直习惯按一是讲话，你知道吗？按一是近战，左键是讲话。你要怎么改？你今天就变成按一开枪哎、嘿，啊，旅店在哪里？我靠嘞！今天是要自己找是吗？什么屁毛提示都没有。奥克蒙特的港口，奥克蒙克的港口在哪里？妈逼样！不管，先随便走。
Where's your Oberon, huh, Titania?
不要进入隐藏在奥克蒙特地底的遗迹。无法辨认是什么东西啊？我还要自己拼字是不是啊？
Something with this helmet gives me chills. What's wrong with it?
调查会升级耶！已收集全部证据。啥？
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishing business.
You like it here, newcomer? Well, Get used to it. No one leaves Oakmont nowadays.
这里的人的眼白都是红的，是怎么回事？
Can't catch a mackerel since those Innsmouthers took over the fishery.
大家都睡不好，都有幻觉。这是玩家吗 ？What's your problem？ 可以打他哎、
I don't care about your petty excuses. No one leaves the port until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested.
靠北，是星星吧
Go？away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator, you say? Well, perhaps we can help each other.
你的样子有点与众不同。
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family, which has blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
这外表好像不太好哎。
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do a damn
完了，
thing.
好感度下降，没有先问他儿子。
Let's talk about your dreams.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
You don't believe it?
Complete malarkey. I
Malaka.
knew Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
硬丝毛
Take
丝
it
人，
you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since the police burned Innsmouth to the ground. But now, those filthy
他讲话怎么有点魔兽的感觉？
this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking
你擅长，
down
我不擅长啊。
I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
得了，怎么旁边有一个口？这是什么字？我有疑问。
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine.
Vera.
I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Dane, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
Anything else?
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest
我建议你少在这里扯淡。
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton.
捡到枪
To get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be
这是
quick
拜托
about
人的
it.
态度吗？妈的逼耶！那这里怎么是简体？干！是，好复杂。
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I've said everything I know.
你什么都没说啊？这个伞真的有撑到吗？思维殿堂，这什么还可以按推理耶？
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
啪！哎，我有弹壳了，可以做枪嘞。这个是做子弹嘞。那我怎么拔枪？装填武器物品 TAB。哦，这是什么？这是砖块吗？
The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
这砖块丢了，可不可以捡回来啊？干！没感谢。砖块最好是丢一下就会坏掉了。 我的 UI 怎么都不见了，很恐怖哎！哎呦，吓死我！这里怎么人？哼，
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you?
Were you?
Police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all
他
are.
就是渔夫哦。
Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was out of starve.
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside, on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst.
What the
and
fuck?
he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant, a voice that called me.
That sounds familiar.
他的攻杀小，
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsiders, show some respect. K is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. Where are all the other guys?
That's Paul there on the floor. K be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea where Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
太多人命了吧？
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. K have mercy on his soul.
I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
Please, detective, sir, tell me the truth.
他妈的，我怎么可能知道
Me?
我才刚来。
Did I kill Paul? Or K? Did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
不是侦探也是需要时间的啊、
Ed, I still hear those voices.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
被锤成肉酱，怎么了？ 我怎么开始听到奇怪的声音了？
Choo choo.
巨人在呼唤我了！
Choo choo.
啾啾，
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp. Five cards short of a full house. I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here. So, that's what an Innsmouther looks like. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much. Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work.
小刀，走不干走。 我怎么离开这个画面呢、 什么？思维之眼。为什么听到这些奇怪的声音呢？可以让你看到平时无法看到的东西。按住以查看照片全貌。怕。我还有什么要找的吗？没了吧。
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
这个是不是还有用啊？这完全意义不明诶，是我问题吗？
Mr. Throgmorton, I found this in the lifeboat. Looks like it's your son's will.
Give it to me.
Give it to
What did
me.
you get yourself into? If only I hadn't sent you on that cursed expedition.
Bye.
Bye, fail.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer.
I've said
and keep
everything
your
I
hands
know.
where I can see them. Put the gun down now.
呀，打哟！我这里是不是还没过完啊？他怎么还有那个？等一下。 主要事件。我现在开始推理了，是吗？要怎么推理？连接线索是什么？ 要 怎么有一个东西不见了？我把它结合了，是不是？嘿，
I gave you clear instructions.
不是很清楚哎，兄弟，我不会玩。干，他应该要有一个新手教学任务吧？就是先示范要怎么。诶
It would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this.
怎么了？怎么突然有回响？怎么突然有回响？
Take this, ape face.
这怎么跟哪一款游戏很像啊？
Yeah, run!
What's happening?
Okay, let's see what we have here.
What's happening?
要标记哪一个是1、2、3哦？
Yeah, run!
1、
Take this, ape face.
3。
Yeah, run!
嗯，错了吗？怎么可能错？要有发生事情，里面人才会有反应，不是吗？什么鬼？
Take this. Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton
这样怎么
woke up,
对？
he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
大色看不懂，完全看不懂。这游戏到底在干嘛？玩了这游戏对我来说有点困难。我需要一把枪，我有枪啊！干嘛要连接线索的吗？随便乱按就好了。 果然是个专家啊！还是我可以随便乱推理啊？该不会这游戏这么屌吧？我这样乱推，然后结果害别人死。跟随征兆，哪里有征兆？
So the fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
我靠，我是 Geralt 哎！这已经是特异功能了，不是什么侦探了吧？
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
为什么这里这么恐怖啊？
There's something in the pocket.
加倍还给你。
The blood is fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
哎，怎么正常了？
The door won't budge.
什么东西啊？为什么这个会有这种东西？我听到那怪声呢，怕爆！还有浪费2颗子弹。
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
关键线索已收集。啊，他看到那个怪物都不觉得怎样，是怎么回事？好了啊，我现在可以推理了吗？ 硬 A 时间。这个到底是什么鬼啊？这个感觉，这感觉是随便点就好了耶。不是啊，这个用脑跟没用差不多吧？路易斯可能在酒馆。但难怪橘子会说这款很难，这真的是完全没有任何提示。什么东西啊？
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures, and they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appear after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
为什么觉得他好像没有很难过啊？
So, I've found Albert like you asked. Now will you answer my questions?
What kind of a man are you, newcomer? My son is dead, his murderer still loose, and you expect me to listen to your pointless natter? I want Albert's killer here now. Everything else will wait. Tell me you know who he is.
ありがとうございます。
我还不能确定是怎么回事，我要随便诬赖他。
Seems like he was a fisherman by the name of Lewis. He had a gun and pursued Albert after he fled the house.
Lewis it is, then. What do you know of him?
Turns out you were right. He's an Innsmouther.
Those filthy scum have done it now. When I'm through with them, they will remember the day they dared lay a finger on a Throgmorton. Bring me that dirtbag, Lewis. He and I are due a reckoning. Do this for me, and I'll help you with anything you need. I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
我已经尽我的力量了。路易斯是谁？
I still hear those voices.
路易斯在哪里啊？酒馆，酒馆在哪里？ 是这个资讯量太庞大了，记不住啊。这还可以继续调查，是不是啊？这还有楼上哎。我应该已经调查完了吧？有人可以带我去酒馆吗 ？Hello。你可以射他哎、欸。爸。这是酒馆吗？爸，
Stay alert! Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Ugh, I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
你在干嘛？1224455K3Q。
Come closer, troubled soul.
卡牌，
Let me tell you what
卡牌算命的。
You're some kind of fortune teller?
Yes, my dear. Yes. Oh,
Oh.
it's so clear. Your path holds many surprises.
这句话肯定是个干话，每个人未来一定都一堆意外的、啊。Bullshit.
Seems a little generic, don't you think?
I see many things, boy, and I will tell you them in detail for a small fee.
All right, how much? $1?
Your money has no value here, newcomer. After the flood, Oakmonters deal in the practical.
用东西交易的地方
Smokes and bullets, and I'll make it easier for you. I don't smoke.
现在没空理你，好吧，一子弹。
Let's hear what my future holds.
Good. Let me focus. The sea will be generous.
靠！所以我刚刚射出去的2发都是钱呢。
Many gifts delivered, and many will regret partaking.
I don't think I follow.
I see old and new. A hard heart against an iron will. Whoever wins, you win too. But you'll only see that from inside a metal cage. And tall pillars. circled by the dead.
到底在攻杀小？
From one
不要
to the
瞎掰好吗？
as time itself laughs.
可以讲的白话一点。
射钱，
I think I'd like my bullet back.
It is what it is. The truth will out soon. Me, I just caught an early glimpse.
Why do I feel like I got scammed?
Fuck!
Embrace your fate.
No, he's mad. He's completely mad. Don't do that again.
哎，按错了。
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I've seen some unsettling creatures around.
So you met a wild beast. No, they arrived in the flood. If it bleeds, you can kill it. Remember, better to be a...
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah. Even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
外来人。1还2？
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
Rock. That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs.
被卖掉了。
You gotta promise to deal with him once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. Bye.
Bye. 先去你家偷个东西啊！哎，你干嘛？
What the? Get them! Oh! What the? Get them! Oh!
What the？ 等一下，这只有一间房间是怎么回事？
Hey, who are you? What are you doing?
Charles Reed, private investigator.
死鱼脸
Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Ugh. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault. You hear me?
Calm down. I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
What kind of... why do you... Your face, it's,
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
先医吧，先不要刺激
Start
他
at。the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Mary gone to the sea. Though I told him that it would only bring bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
Huh?
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out,
每个都说自己不知道就好了。
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family sheltered us, but others were not as hospitable. We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right.
看这个资讯量太多了，什么家族他妈的一堆，什么
There's nobody left to
贵
protect
族
us
啊，哥小。
Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
This is not exactly cut and dry. I need some time to think.
Perhaps I can offer something to grease your grinds. I still have a few bullets on me.
完了，我良心开始不安，开始看地板。
It turns out I arrived here unprepared for business. You give me a little something to get started, and my lips are sealed.
I knew you'd understand. Here you are, Mr. Reed.
4颗子弹就想打发我，天哪！你还是去死吧！
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
你说的都是屁话，你只说我不知道。我是当下失去理智，我不清楚发生什么事了。 路易斯称自己失去了理智，如同其他渔夫一样，受到了精神方面的干扰。 怎么这里推理变成这样？哦。
卑鄙的焦兔物。
怎么办？感觉右边是真相哎。在精神错乱状况下，他无法控制自己的行动，因此，哈哈，我人真好，我也可以换哦，可以一直换呢。不管怎样，杀人就是不对啊，怎么办？可是这世界好像怪怪的。谢谢你的子弹，我10颗了。是老鼠吗？哎。选2应该可以拿2边的好处吧？可是这个星星很拽欸，不是很想屌他欸。妈，拜托人帮忙还这种态度，操他妈逼耶
！I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. There was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
哇，撒谎天才！
This was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now.
报仇嘞
Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here.
哇，这些人睡觉等于吸毒哎。
An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
我们来谈谈报仇的事情吧。
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throckmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and... when you're finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood,
这我知道啊。
to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
哇，精神抑制剂耶，那个什么知识点，他也是给4颗。哇哦，他给的是左轮的子弹耶。啊，我什么时候左轮啊？至于副作用，请无视。好哦。设置陷阱，制作材料容量增加至25。先点这个吧。先提高我的包包。
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
Oh. Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days. Oh. Hey.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Hey, when I asked for a bullet, I didn't mean getting shot.
Put that thing away. You're making me laugh.
这些场景是做爽的吗？哎呦，怎么突然一堆人？驾！虫巢群。
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
差不多，差不多。我怎么突然被捡到这里了？我被捡尸哎！ All that we see, all same, it's just a cover.
Never again, they say.
“我被捡回来，竟然背包还是背着的。我有帅哦。 为什么好像脸都变了？我直接 TP 过来这个旅店呢，太过努力了。哦吼！这个侦探。
The door won't budge. The door won't budge.
Fuck！ 谁不锁门的啊？ 哎呦！
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you though, mister.
怎么有点像鱼
You
人
wanna
啊？
stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
什么声音？
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Got any proof it was me? It could have been one of my neighbors. I slept like a rock. I didn't hear a thing.
That's exactly what a newcomer would say. Your neighbors are respectable people and would never do such a thing. Don't think your yellow-clad patron means you get away with everything.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Are we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
哇，好多哦！一堆便条，靠，太多了吧？这他妈谁想看呐、啊？先偷一下你的库存啊！V 型的符号表示有路障。如果你看到一个十字架上面还写着3个 K， 赶紧把自己的枪掏出来。抓到了 K 粉，这感觉没什么重要的。看起来是没什么重要的讯息。很好啊，我在哪里？
KKK
哦，我在这里啊。指挥部位于卡夫塞德北部。 亚瑟大街和里修伯特大街交叉路口。卡夫塞德北部。 亚瑟大街、休伯特大街交叉路口。休伯特大街在哪里？这里。 所以在这里。完了，为什么你脸有点面熟啊？莫非是钢铁人？
You look tense, honey.
这个人自己怎么死的都不知道。
What's your problem?
He's mad. Remember that. He's beware. He's cursed.
我到啦，交叉路口，这里吗 ？H。真的耶，我真聪明。
Guess I don't need the key. Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
我的画面怎么有这个波纹？这是怎么回事？
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
"酒精火药。啊？我看起来精神状况好像不太好哦，我怎么有点呛掉了？
These samples glitter in a weird way. I wonder where they came from.
Let's go. 这是什么重要的东西吗？哎呦，干你娘！傻小，吓死我！他怎么突然冲出来秒我啊？怎样？
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
还有浪费3颗子弹。妈逼样哎！
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
I fatah me fe I regach I dagon.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
为什么还要选顺序啊？这根本幼稚园吧？这怎么可能错？
We don't have time to pick it.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
I fatah me.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several men broke into the expedition headquarters. What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the
不错了
newspapers.
吧？聊天是那个错的那个 SAN。刚好你说错的时候没人打字。所以在奥克蒙特年报上一定有相关的广告资讯。年报在哪里啊？我现在是要找什么年报吗？奥克蒙特年报上是什么东西？奥克蒙特是什么？哎，底下还没敲干净。我靠，2颗！
Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
这游戏Steam要等蛮久的吧？然后2020找报社吗？ 报社在哪里？这个。什么危险？我们也不要危险啊！哎，等一下。我会了，这游戏开始变简单了。
Please, help me! Please! No, he's mad! He's completely mad! He's completely mad! No, he's mad! He's completely mad! Beware! He's cursed! He's mad! He's completely mad! Please help a fella out. Eagle and Ting.
Help me!
What's your problem?
不要再演了，你没有这个也可以走啦。
Eagle and Ting.
啊，你还能跑哎、欸！妈在演啊，都会演。
Eagle and Ting.
哎、这个给我看，给我看。
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
什么啦？我才刚进来、欸。
think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
哎、他怎么好像很眼熟啊？
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private.
你是不是有在算
And
命
I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland.
他说他不抽烟的是骗人，他还故意叼个烟。
Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland.
什么采访？
Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more about yourself.
开始瞎掰。
I'm a former Navy diver. Served on the USS Cyclops, and well, after the war, I found myself in Boston. I've been a private eye ever since.
Oh, a brave sailor. Well, I imagine you'll get accustomed to local life easily. We have plenty of water around here. Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
Currently, I'm tracking down the source of the psychic phenomenon that's been causing madness and visions all across the country.
Ah, yes. It affected people here, but we were much more concerned with the flood.
大水。
Though Robert Throgmorton sent an expedition.
Yeah, and then hired me to find it. Ironic, don't you think?
I think that's enough for now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your
聪明欸。
interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. And maybe I'll do something
这就跟
interesting
实
enough
况
to
一
make
样，
waves
一次把
again.
内容弄完了就不能拖时速了。
See you later.
靠，这傻小子看起来就他妈有够麻烦。
Stay safe.
什么？他竟然知道我在后面？为什么随便乱进都没有人会觉得很奇怪啊？哇靠！你个爆射还藏子弹啊！我现在是要查什么？探险队的档案。这是什么样一个操作？这3个都选了。What the fuck？ 这是什么意思啊？这是不是干话？这不是干话吗？我对啦。哎，抱歉。当前事件，这个也可以调查哦。这是支线吗？不是啊，我说这2个啊。我真是天才！奥克蒙特港口3号码头哪里？妈逼样嘞，在哪里啊？但是我没有写港口啊。 他没有写。哦，这个哦，港口只有这里哦。太远了吧！聊天是不是都看过别人玩过啦？要搭车吗？收你1银币。我刚刚也有看到快速传送啊，但是我不知道怎么用。哎，哎 ，What the fuck was that？ 我就直接把船停在那里哦，那是谁都可以开，是不是啊？都不会怕被干走。那这些人这边走来走去的在干嘛？可以做事吗？无业游民呢？这里24小时都在下雨，永远不缺水。你卖这3小能吃吗？
Knock it off.
Let's go, man！ 我又回来了。嘿，我刚找到你的妹妹。啥？鬼鬼祟祟的这个人，东张西望哎。
The door won't budge.
喵月，感谢。
Thank Kay. At last. Hey, help. Help
me.
What's going on?
Sea creatures swarmed over the piers. I hid here, but these walls won't
港
stand
口
up to
边上到处都是怪物。
Please help me.
What creatures? What are you talking about?
Wild beasts. They came to feast on the blood. They're eating the dead.
I'm looking for Captain Sanders. Is he here in the port? Did the creatures get him?
I saw Sanders.
干鸡掰人！
I'll tell you what I know.
不是你先告诉我，再帮你吗？
The mayor's cursed these days.
一些敌人拥有独特的能力，弹药和物资十分匮乏。枪械是不会自行装填子弹的。刚好这里就有一些子弹呢，真巧。 哇哇哇！会闪呢！干！才2只而已，他也在怕。我被咬到了。
Emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
什么啦？
I've dealt with the creatures. Now, tell me about Sanders.
Got back several hours ago. Those things, they came because of him.
What happened on the Titania?
It was horrible. A damn massacre. I heard the shots. I went out. I saw the whole thing. Sailors bleeding, dying. Blood hit the water, and then, well, then the wild beasts came to feast.
I gotta find Sanders. Where is he?
Saw him get away. Just after the shooting. Ran for the pier. Didn't see where he went after that.
Did you see anyone else from the expedition?
No. Only Sanders. I'd bet my life no one else made it back. The mayor's cursed these days.
The monsters sure didn't leave behind much. Gotta be out of your head to do this to a man.
啊？这不是幻觉吗？ 为什么会被幻觉打啊？我开始发疯了，完了！
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking. This would be a weird artifact in any collection. Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
这个镜子没有办法照出我哎。我的理智是不是蓝色那一条啊？
To do this to a man.
真的耶，我看这个会一直下降哎。
You can't take me! Eat this!
One punch!
To the mayor with you! Die! Die!
死神哦！
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed rum?
Let's get a handle on what actually happened here.
No more drink. All we've seen. And you telling me we ain't allowed... To the mayor with you! You can't take me! Eat this!
For whatever reason, the crew went berserk. Only one man got away.
完了，我的理智又变低了，剩一半了。找医院。我可以 TP 过去医院吗？好远哦。
The mayor's cursed these days.
Yo, just want to drop!
The door won't budge.
快速旅行到底要怎么用啊？这样吗？要先爬到屋子最顶部，听你棒晒。我靠，杀人会出现触手哎！ 而且那个触手咬我一下，我就快死了欸。 去医院我应该也可以补血吧？这个船好慢哦。哎，你这上面好像有不错的东西耶。不能下船。哇靠！哇靠！什么东西？那个柜子怎么那么肥？我听到上面有很不妙的声音呢。在更上面吗？怎么没看到东西？好像是在下面呢。这可以游泳吗？感觉下去就回不来了，白痴才下去。好，下去看看。不行，我不能死。怎么会有人在那边钓鱼啊？钓海怪是不是啊？等一下我就要去医院了，没事啊。啊！ 刚有人钓鱼钓到自己掉下去了。医院，我需要治疗。请给我治疗，不要跟我说要一子弹啊！
Find something you like. Cheaper than the rest. He's mad. He's completely mad.
Patient or visitor? Hold on. Let Dr. Grant guess. A visitor. Though you are a bit
这个
pale.
身形也太怪了吧
Headache, do you?
The usual. Nothing to write home about.
Ah, a chronic headache sufferer. Fascinating. By coincidence, I was studying helminths and their role in illness before the flood. Did you know that all of us are infected by helminths?
Are you?
Your headaches could indicate that they have infested your brain.
That's news to me, Doc. Sounds serious.
May I suggest you become a subject in my experimental medical program?
可是我现在快死了，不医白不医。
Experimental medicine. Well, I guess it can't be any worse than the asylum in Boston. Count me in.
I'm delighted to hear that, Mr.
Reed. Charles Reed.
Mr. Reed, take these pills with some water. They're a potent measure against parasites. Contact me when you feel improvement.
我已经看到一些可怕的事情了，为什么人在这边睡觉？
What the hell did you give me, Doc?
Is something wrong?
我刚刚开枪了。
Your medicine blinded me, and then he gave me these visions. Worse than a blow to the head. What are you trying to pull?
Intriguing. These side effects are a new development. I'll have to run some more tests. Let me know if anything else happens, won't you?
I'm looking for a man. Just checked in. Cut up pretty bad.
I've got a trauma unit full of patients like that, sir.
Okay, this might ring a bell. My guy has a deep axe wound in his shoulder.
Sir, I really don't have time for rifling through paperwork. But you're welcome to take a look at our archives if it means that much to you.
It looks like hard work in these conditions. You need a hand?
Well, yes, actually. But it may result in close contact with the wiles. Is that going to be a problem?
I'm prepared to face men and beasts alike. Count me in.
Ah, I can see it in your eyes. Well, I have taken it upon myself to study the wild beasts, but need more data to confirm two of my hypotheses. One concerns the multi-handed creatures, and the other the vomiting humanoids.
What have you found out about the multi-handed beasts?
One of my patients saw them in his nightmares before the flood.
做梦梦到，
But he must know something. Here's his address.
Those hideous wretches seem almost human. But what could turn one into such a monstrosity?
Jim Bells, a patient of mine, was admitted to hospital with symptoms resembling cholera, but he turned into one of those things. Incredible. Here's the address. Find out what happened.
是不是打了一堆药才长成这样啊？他送我一个急救包哎，我这样算赚吗？ 干怎么才补一点点啊？
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left. Not so keen on patching holes in myself. Be safe. We don't have
我
any
可以
free
付
beds.
钱啊！操！不给我床位我就偷你东西啦！这到底是什么鬼啊？这游戏怎么那么多 bug 啊？
What happened to you, Mister?
这到底是幻觉还是 bug？
Explosion. Fishing with dynamite. Hurts talking.
赶快好起来！
Fishing with dynamite, huh? You sure it wasn't from a fight in port? Maybe on a ship.
I'm sure.
我自从吃了那个药，他突然就睡在那里了。
Bye.
Oh, my stomach. I ain't never eaten leeches ever again, no sir.
我必须接受这一切。我终于知道为什么这游戏要用这种设定了。我什么东西满了？真的满了耶！那我可以回去拿吗？玩家这游戏 bug 超多，这是游戏人物的幻觉。
Yeesh. What happened to your shoulder?
Some psycho in a bar brawl. Gun came out, he clipped me good in the shoulder. Something I can help you with?
I'm just looking for someone. Captain Sanders.
Captain Sanders? Never heard of him. I'm Joseph Willow. You should probably look somewhere else.
Get better soon.
幻觉，幻觉，幻觉。
Scratch me. Please, please, just here. This itching is driving me insane.
"幻觉，幻觉，幻觉。无烟火药。病人。 手术。看起来没有啊。太平间。什么东西？分类是什么意思啊？约瑟夫严重砍伤，他不是叫那个吗？他不是叫桑德斯吗？怎么变约瑟夫了？骗人是不是啊？喂，我麦。
That's funny. The records say you were admitted for an axe wound, just like a certain Captain Sanders got in the port massacre. Spill.
Oh, to the depths with it. Who sent you?
I'm asking the questions here, pal.
Yeah, well, first tell me who you are.
Charles Reed, Private Eye. Throgmorton wants to know what happened to his lost expedition.
So Throgmorton came looking at last. I knew someone like you would find me sooner or later.
What were you looking for underwater?
The cause of all this. The stones, the flood, the monsters. The scientists found cracks on the seabed. They were working on some theory of how it connected to the madness.
The ocean floor splits open and that means hysteria on land. Really?
We spent days over the cracks. We heard things. Saw things looking back at us.
I was on the Titania before I came here. It seems you were all hitting the bottle pretty hard. Why?
To stop them from rioting. To save them from despair. After those dives, anyone would turn to drink.
So, the diving did a number on your crew. What happened in the port?
I don't know. They were calm until we docked, and then they lost it. And many good men lost their lives.
I think it'd be an understatement to say your expedition met with disaster.
There are things that should never be found, Mr. Reed. I only wish I'd known that then. Maybe they'd still be alive. The scientists, my crew. None of them deserved what happened to them.
Tell me what happened on the last dive.
We had a system. The divers go down, then come up at a prearranged time. But not one surfaced that day. In the end, I sent a team to check. They returned with Albert, but all were half mad with fear.
Did you know Albert Throgmorton made it to shore?
Albert survived? Is he here?
No. He didn't make it. He's dead as the rest. Murdered in the port. But what about the others?
I don't know. My crew left them down there, underwater. I ordered a rescue attempt, but they threatened mutiny.
You've got a good reason for leaving the expedition to die, right?
You weren't there. Day after day on that ship, it was a horror, Mr. Reed. We saw things. Not one of us dared sleep. It was an expedition into cursed waters, mark my words.
Could you take me out to where the last dive took place?
No. You can't follow them, Mr. Reed. It's suicide. Worse than suicide.
I'm a Navy diver, Captain. And with all due respect, I'm not afraid of boogeymen.
I don't care. I'm not taking you there. And besides, you'll never follow them without proper equipment.
Do you know where I can get a good diving suit?
My men got theirs from
该
a
不会这
local
些有潜
factory.
水吧？
If you're that bullheaded, I'll write down the address.
Where's the logbook from the Titania?
I had it with me, but
所以我刚刚那个有怪物的地方也可以潜水拿到东西。
I remember the surgery ward. When I came round, my things were gone.
怕爆！
Get better soon.
幻觉，幻觉，幻觉，没事没事。好了，不要再演了
I
啦。
warned you.
怎么样？你们觉得这款如何？bug 太多，幻觉很多。人浮空是 bug 吗？应该是啊，我不相信这是幻觉。格里姆海文湾。史密斯大道的工厂。Where？ 这里，这里有工厂。这在水上哎，水上有工厂。靠，怎么回事？好屌！太暗了，我不行了。 干好远。这应该不会突然有什么水怪出现，咬我一下吧？靠背这一种不通。这个不是我标的哦，这不能删掉哎。感染地区耶，会怎样？怕。那这里没船怎么办？我怎么回去？
大家抽起来。
I'm watching you, newcomer.
What's your problem?
What's your problem? What's your problem? 哦，哦，哦，
再抽。
快速旅行真棒！
You're the man who handled the problems in the port. Seem like a sharp sleuth. Want to make something on...
You pay, I work.
QQ.
A fellow businessman. I'm Vincent, but you can call me Vince.
60229号。
First task is to find the ship's log for the Pride.
Charles Reed. A few questions, if I may.
Sure.
Why are you looking for a ship log?
Maybe I'll tell you when the job is done.
In my line of work, you don't get... What can you tell me about...
Mostly rumors. The captain was an exemplary patriot. Always had a flag with him. His last shipment may have been chemicals in metal barrels.
It could be resting on the seabed 1,000 miles away.
I wouldn't waste my money on you unless I had hope. Local drunkards say they saw the barge on the sunken road near the fish market.
支线任务啊。哎，这个灯再亮是不是可以进去的意思啊？
Hey, knock it off.
看，你看我们多幸福啊！人家活在这种地方。
看普里迪尤因及兔普赖德吉夫子普赖德塔克大普里迪尤因格勒鲍普赖德利恩七社。
工商
臭鸡鸡。
我不知道了吗？
ありがとうございます。
Very nice。刚刚标骷髅头那里不可能，那是感染区域，你想骗我啊？这种鸟不拉几的地方，你跟我说有卖潜水服？我到尽头了欸。这里已经是避风港了呢，他是说在这个区域欸。这是国界吧？这一定是这一条啊！聊天室，救命！是这里吗？格里姆海文湾西部西史密斯大道的工厂购买潜水服。这里他妈的哪里有工厂啊？我刚刚不回头，已经是废弃大街啦。诶，这里也是史密斯大道啊。可是这个已经不包含在格里姆海文湾啦。看起来是这里没错啊！你看还有记录哎，他还给我 auto 记录一下哎。这里怎么可能没东西啊？ 砍的那些钓鱼仔对我找路有什么帮助？Blackwood， 什么黑木头？是这个吗？工厂？完了，我决定开回去。这什么鸡巴游戏啊？那这个可以上来的点到底在做什么意思啊？哎呦，这里好像有工厂的味道哦。哎，不是这里，没事。这已经是史密斯最后一条了。哎，工厂在哪里
？16个月啦，前进2年。
妈的臭鲍鱼！这怎么不能问个路啊？哎，もしかして，感觉不太可能。刚看到一个，哎呦！ 北哪里有工厂啊？还是这一条也算啊？是不是在这一条啊？这条我好像也没去。不住新竹的米粉。攻略组，攻略组，快！求救！没人玩过吗？这款不是出蛮久了。嗯，这里怎么有个标志啊？这里有个 M 是什么意思？我记得有一张纸好像有提过。它只有提 B 跟 K 而已。这前面是感染区域耶。怎么那么大只？刚那个小只的我开那么多枪都不死，而且还会降低那个降低那个啊，理智。不要跟我说在这条呢。哎，这是不是衣服的英文啊？
抖哥最近最喜欢的实况主 WW。
谢大哥。干，终于找到了，鸡巴！啊，里面怎么会有水怪？跑好快哦！ 这是不是打不死的啊？靠呗，我还做子弹。
This wouldn't even hold air for a minute.
我现在还有听到有东西在蠕动的声音呢。
I'm not trusting my life to a rusty suit.
哎呦，这套看起来比较牛逼哦。这他妈不合理吧？这里会给你子弹。所以我现在可以潜水了吗？可以潜水了吗？哎，不行。OK， 我混太久了，所以我要回去找谁？我要回去找那个医院嘛，我要回去医院了。夜星击杀破戒针。
Hello。
其实好像也没有很难啊，这游戏。只是我迷路了一下而已。我应该相信文字的，因为他就说在格里姆海湾的史密斯大街啊，所以这里已经算避风港了，所以不可能是这里啊。就我一直在这边一直绕，干鸡巴。靠，这要渡河哎！这是要我直接游过去吗？夜船哎！ 希望我回到医院不会再看到幻觉了。我猜那个医生等一下就跟我说，我有新药了，要试一下吗？
Be safe. We don't have any free beds left.
他在3楼啊。哎，大家都归位了，不错不错不错，幻觉好了。
I warned you.
哎。 斯卡巴西，他不是回来找他吗？这些位置的坐标在航海记录中有记录下来。我是要去图书馆去查吗？ 还是要去那个庄园啊？我记得他不是叫我去那个庄园找他干嘛吗？有点忘了。什么地下室？
Let me rest.
在来医院的时候随身带着，但是他最后能够回忆起的画面是在手术台上。怎么看到乳头？
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
等一下，让我恢复一下我的理智。
Take the patient's things and throw them in storage.
这个是什么啊？仓库在哪里啊？哦！航海记录找到了。在恶魔尖牙附近的货车里，这有说在哪里吗？恶魔尖牙是个地点吗？发现去恶魔尖牙地点的船只。これか？哦，これかね？干走路游戏，操！其实我顺序有点错，我这个日记应该很快就拿到了，应该刚开始就可以拿了。应该先拿到那个日记，再去找潜水服。有其他电话亭应该有啊，只是不知道在哪里。你帮我注意一下有没有电话亭。潮出水来，潮到出水。
The sea returned many ships.
Let me in.
The door won't budge.
没有我过完任务，酒吧就刚好倒闭这件事吧？我还没找那个算命的算账。他骗我1颗子弹。这些尸体都没有人来清理哦。我到了吗？很好，我还以为我要慢慢滑过来。
拉进来，打出去。
这是什么？这是潜水用的吗？ 哇操嘞！我怕。我这个侦探他妈也太累了吧！鱼叉可以暂时晕眩敌人，只能晕眩哦。他妈的，是不是有大怪啊？哪里有鱼叉？这是无限的吗？
The chemical lamps are nearly spent, but I reckon I can still follow them. This stone isn't natural. Could it be a...
这个子弹是无限的吧？没有地图哎。
I'm scared, man. Don't scare me.
What the fuck was that？ 利维坦。他走了，他走了，他走了。我要下去啊！Oh my god！ 还好这不是 VR 游戏。怎么会有人敢潜下来啊？神经病哦！我的脑袋在震动哎，有什么讯息想告诉我？是这个吗？这个枪？ 如果你乱动，他会看到。这一定是一个提示，我等一下肯定会遇到，然后我不能动。Hello？ 哎，这个也才晕一下子而已，是怎样？
not finished here yet. The scientists didn't even take their tools with them.
还是这样，当兵当到踢笑。
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us. Gods who have marked me as their aphid.
The suits are all cut up.
那么回不去了。
A ritual knife and a cult sign. I think I better show Mr. Throgmorton.
Sancta Mare, be our eyes. Eyes.
Hark, he comes. The sacred full-bellied bearer of
这些人都疯了。
Take me, make me, I beg you.
Bearer of what? Who are you talking to? What happened?
Our eyes. First, second, third, opened by the aura. You see much, yet
什么圣
do
洁
not
处
see
女？
the splendid shell of the white virgin here sleeping.
Cut the horse crap. Give me a straight answer.
Nonsense.
我也想要圣洁处女。
But it is meaning that is meaningless. Open yourself. Walk, listen, pray. Wake, you holy worm. Take his skin and skull for your home. Take my worship and grant your kindness. I pray you.
我的脑袋又在晃动了。
You see now, do you, the splendid horror of the truth?
A perfectly preserved artifact. Was it the focus of their worship?
我可以把我的相机放上去吗？哦，是要拍这个啦。死前雕像照片。
Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now! We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to cut up their diving suits.
Okay. What? It's shivering.
它在动。
No! Get away from me!
I think I'm starting to get the picture.
哪一个是一啊？
We enter the temple the moment they take the key seal. Get ready to...
Okay. What?
Forget him! Get the seed and the seal now!
The expedition found an artifact that drove them mad. And then the Innsmouthers stole it and the professor in one go.
哎呀，又出现在我的脑袋了。OK， 又要开始推理了，外挂推理。哈特利，选哪一个？你们要拯救还是抛弃？会不会直接被 ending 啊？好，去死！拜拜。
Gods lean over us. Gods crawl in us.
到底要救还是要抛弃呀？操！ 好啦，先救好了啦。其实没差，真的假的？哎呦，这个好方便哦！潜水夫病是什么？哎呦，眼睛凸出来。 那个装备是给谁用的啊？那个装备设定来是紧急在用的。完了，我呛掉了。哇，米奇，我变成寄生兽了。好长哦，你们长话短说。
Crew of the Cyclops, Semper Fortis brothers.
那怎么又有人把我救起来了、啊？谁啊？不让我去死一死啊！路易斯，路易斯为什么要叫我跑啊？路易斯是那个鱼人吗？先拔枪。这是不是可以重收啊？可以耶，再收一遍。
Makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already. The door won't budge.
可以洗物资哎。是不是有人想干我啊？
I'm watching you, newcomer. If you don't put the gun down, I'll forget about being a good host.
我记得你里面有一个可以收哦。绿色是已收集全部证据，这个还没有全部收集。嗯，不能开啊，那个开枪开不了。这件事必须要告诉罗伯特生还者的位置。罗伯特生还者是什么？我现在是要回医院吗？ 我是要去庄园是不是啊？庄园还是医院啊？这个是死了吗？
What's your problem?
Hey, knock it off!
这里还有一个线索没找到哎。
Are a few damp papers all that's... Someone smashed it beyond repair. Can't say I ever saw another shell like it.
哎，这个吗？屁啦！这边还有东西没找到，怎么可能？还有？
Guess this helmet's beyond repair.
Hmm? 完了，我找不到所有的线索，怎么可能？放弃掰，先去摩尔庄园。我刚好开眼早啊，要头开始痛的时候开眼才有用。他没有鸡鸡耶。
The mortician has touched him up well.
他的眼睛怎么有50块啊？哇，这真是他妈土豪的家里耶！
The door won't budge.
"再见。
Have a good day. I've got news, Mr. Throgmorton. The expedition members are alive. They're on the seabed in the sunken ruins, some sort of ancient temple. They have enough air, but we need to hurry.
What happened? Why didn't the sailors help them?
这个是重要抉择吗？
The crew of the Titania mutinied against Sanders. The only man who escaped was your son. They put him on a lifeboat.
The mutineers will face justice. Throwing Albert to the whims of the sea, he will be avenged.
I'm afraid that's not all. The Innsmouthers took the expedition's discoveries and kidnapped the professor.
What? Those degenerates. How did that happen?
完了我的脑容量。
The Innsmouthers. They knew about the temple. They waited there, hiding until the professor took what the Innsmouthers call the seal.
But how did they manage to catch my scientists off guard?
It seems that after the seal was taken from its place, everyone in the expedition suffered some kind of mental breakdown. The Innsmouthers must have known about that, waited for the right moment. Then they made off with Professor Doe and the artifact.
Drock. The Innsmouthers. Do you have proof they were involved?
One of the attackers was killed by a member of the expedition. I have a photo.
My expedition failed. My boy was killed. This is more than personal, Mr. Reed. This is a threat to everyone.
They have Harriet, and the artifact she found, but she may still be alive.
That's why I hesitate to wipe their fish-faced kin from Oakmont this instant. But we won't sit back. Find them, Mr. Reed. Not the grunts, but their leaders. Infiltrate their ranks if need be. Bring me my professor back.
I'm looking into the madness, not politics and power games.
And your best source of information is currently in the slimy hands of those Innsmouthers. Professor Doe shared the visions. She found something inside those ruins, and now they have her. She knows something crucial, I'm certain. There's also a more delicate matter I wanted to discuss with you, Mr. Reed.
I can be delicate when it matters, so shoot.
I have a colleague, you might say. His name is Herbert Glover. Like myself, he is a collector of fine art.
I'm a detective, Mr. Throgmorton, not a burglar.
I don't care your insinuation, Mr. Reed. I would never be so crass.
我不是就是个盗贼吗？
I had a meeting arranged with Herbert. One of great importance, shall we say. One at which he failed to appear. I want you to find out why.
我靠，这里选项好多哦。
Sounds simple enough. Okay, I'll do it.
Very good, Mr. Reed. There is one final detail. This case must remain secret, and you must not reveal to anyone for whom you are working.
Discretion is my watchword.
Indeed. Here is Herbert's address and in advance for your investigation. You'll find it's fair.
Have a good day.
Have a good day.
I'm not in the mood for chit-chat, Mr. Reed.
我的子弹不能再拿了，多出来了。哇靠！赛枪！靠赛制作。提升获得的经验值，有50%几率获得双倍任务奖励。这什么垃圾都，这什么垃圾呀？体力值，这技能好像都没什么用这用处都不大。OK， 就到这里啦。存第二个消息。